Not yet.
So, if you gotta pee, you can pee. We ain't flushing right now.
We got this set up and everything. It's lit. Let me take a picture for the gram. Take a picture for the gram.
Do you want a cup of water for the show?
Yeah. Appreciate you.
Turtle, would you like a cup of water? That's yours. Michael, I got you regular half and half.
Nah, bro, left his bag. At the spot.
This is gonna be your seat right here.
I bet.
I want to just let you know, this is behind you. That you moved out just a little bit, but don't throw your head back.
I bet.
Alright.
You said you got the.
Happened to Zone Master Smooth.
I figured that nigga be all over the place. That's why he be wrong with
You
it.
know Mr. Mayo?
Yeah.
And Mr. Mayo. There's the two people.
Yo, but you said you had lotion, right?
Yeah, it's my fault.
Yeah, I can't be on there ashy, my boy. You said what? The cameraman not on the camera though. I need to make sure I'm not ashy. You talking about some cameraman?
They see me with you, and then you'll insinuate it as an ashy nigga. They'll be like, "Oh, you these ashy niggas," just 'cause I'm ashy.
I guess, but that's better than.
It's scented, just so you know.
I mean, nobody really smelling me.
Yeah, nobody gave me that for his wedding, so I don't usually get scented. Other than Jello butter, that just smells good. It's like a cologne.
All right, so you said there's 3 parts, right?
There's 3 restarts.
Okay.
But we rolled through the entire podcast the whole time.
Okay, now I'm just saying. At one point, I'm gonna have my sweater on to start, and then at one point, I'm gonna take it off.
Yeah.
Because it got my logo and stuff on it, but then I'm gonna get more comfortable.
That's fine. But like the camera's continuous.
That's fine. But I'm allowed to hit my pen in here.
Not on the camera.
No, like right here.
Although we had an episode of Weed Connoisseur early on in our days, right?
Mm-hmm.
He brought a Puffco, and we ripped it on camera. And it was pretty good. I just didn't want my neighbor to find out.
Oh, okay.
And,
Nah,
although he smokes too.
your neighbor watches your stuff?
You never know who's watching.
That is true.
Yeah, you never know.
That is true. You do never know who's watching.
You promote it well enough, people are going to know you do it.
That's very true.
You know? So on camera, I'm always not. Other than that one time. But I'm pretty sure my mom didn't see that one, so we're good. She probably talked to me about it.
Let me see how old I am. I bet. Ready. And just let me know when you want me to end stream, and I will.
Yeah, like once Michael gets up and does like maybe his first reset, that's about like the 25-minute marker.
Okay.
25-minute marker. So right there you have like a little bit under half
Okay.
of the stream. That'll be showing it. So when you see Michael go up, he'll just be resetting these two. Yeah. So when you see him do that, Turtle, if you wouldn't mind wrapping up the stream, we're gonna get you set up. Sit how you're gonna sit, most comfortable. And we'll set up. You speak pretty loud, so I'm not worried about the mic getting close to you. That should be good right there if you're alright with that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
To speak right at the top, not on the sides.
The live chat.
Shut that light over.
WCAF, man.
The middleman is really good. Have you seen any episodes from beginning to end?
I watched like the actual whole thing.
Yeah.
Only those.
Okay. So you saw the beginning of the pod. You see how we kind of just get into it, or no? I mean, assuming you did.
Yeah.
So we just kind of just like get into it. Kind of just talk about what's going on in the world of LA, blah blah blah.
Okay.
And then eventually we're like, and we're here for episode blah blah blah. 174. You would have been 175, but we had a cancellation on Friday. Shit happens though. Reschedule. He thought it was at 8 a.m. I was like, bro, I'm working. Like, it's at 8 p.m.
Oh, yeah, that's a big difference.
I have my notes right here, just to reference them. I think we're gonna have a good show for sure. We got a lot of good clips out there. A lot to pick from.
A lot of traction right now too, so a lot of eyes on me right now. Oh, my bad.
Is it caught over there on something? There we go, it's free now.
What the fuck?
How's he looking? Phone's on D&D or silent, please.
Yeah, I got you.
You can curse. If you curse sometimes you might get a bell. If you drop a bar or a diamond knowledge, you'll get a bell.
Okay.
You know, shit like that.
Let me just I'm gonna have my phone on D&D. Wait, when is the Arizona thing?
That's usually around like the 30 to 40 minute mark.
Okay, so it'll be after I end my stream.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna have my phone right here just for the chat.
That's cool.
Like that's all, but I'm not gonna like obviously be let's get this shit up. Alrighty.
We gotta do a sound check. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. I'm here with the chat.
We could even, reference it as well, like all
Is it all of them or just mine? I think it's yours. Alright. Let me unplug it and plug it back in. I'm gonna have to close the program and open it back up. Ready? Watch your ears. And then make sure it's pushed in all the way over there because I might have tugged it a little bit. Pull it out. Yeah, the third, second one in? No, first one. Yeah, now check it out. Yeah. Are my wavelengths coming in? Check, check, 1 2, check. Check, check, check. Okay. I'll have them here. You go there. Don't tell me today's the day that wire's gonna call it a day.
with the XLR.
Oh god, that's horrendous. Here, pull some slack back through. I think you just need a little slack.
Nah, this way.
That. Maybe here, I'm gonna switch to outlet 4. Let me close this one.
Turd. Look at the shit real quick. You got it. That'd be like bad. That was like you don't have an extra XLR, right?
Nah,
actually.
But let's see what happens now. Go ahead, Michael.
Yo, yo, yo.
Oh,
Yo,
go ahead.
yo, yo, yo.
We're good. Yeah.
Would you just switch the track?
No, I switched the input.
Oh, you switched where you was plugged in.
Maybe one started to go. I've had this guy for a very long time.
That's a Scarlet, right?
Yeah, but it's got like more than your typical
Mm,
XLR. I have
yeah.
a 6 here. I think I also have 2 more in the back.
You do. I have a 2i2,
Yeah.
so I got it. Just has 2 ports, but I saw that one as well.
You test this too?
Yeah, I can hear these guys waiting for it going on. I gotta see something else real quick.
I'm talking like is this a good volume for me to talk? Or you want me to talk louder, or this is good?
Go ahead, keep talking. I'll tell you what.
You need me to talk louder? This is good. Do you need me to lean a little bit into it while I'm saying something?
No,
Or
you're good.
I'm good.
That's okay. If you
Alright.
want to lean in a bit more, you could.
When I'm talking, like I'll lean in a little bit. You feel me?
Sound good. Just talk one more time. I want to see the peaks on this real quick.
Actually, let me. So which one's the main camera?
This is the Y. That's your camera.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. So I'm gonna turn a little this way. Have the mic like this, and I could look at you also while I'm talking. I have the chat right here.
I'm trying to get you green peaks. Keep talking, though.
Yeah. So I'll probably have it right here. Lean in while I'm talking. Look at you. Yada yada.
You got it.
All right, bet.
Let me just run these again. All right, go to my microphone and test for me, please.
Yo, 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 yo. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hold on. Because it seems like it's. Go ahead.
Yo, 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 yo. 1, 2, 1, 2.
All right.
What?
I'm not seeing your levels here on the track, but I can see it in the wavelength here.
Yeah. Sometimes it does that with, I think my microphone.
All right, you're fucking with me right now. Go to insert 2.
You try recording it and listen.
Now I'm gonna close it one more time and do it again because insert 2 wasn't popping up for the audio track. Come on, guy, not today. Go ahead, talk, Michael.
Yo, 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 yo.
All right, seems like it's picking up, so let me just rub yours now.
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? Store Andy.
You're definitely coming in, so you're good.
I bet. The chat, we on the Middleman podcast. You feel me? Got a little interview going on. We're gonna go crazy. We're doing sound check right now.
Good, exactly.
Honestly excited to be here. It's my first situation like this, and it's just,
You got it, so cool.
I'm fucking with it.
Yo, yo, yo.
It's a moment,
Oh, my mic.
Yeah.
and I'm hungover.
Check. Good. All right.
Both sides is
We
good.
just gotta do a little record dry run. So tell us about how hungover you are today. You had a wild night last night, man. What's the hangover from a scale of 1 to 10? Do you need some Tylenol?
Nah. On the scale from 1 to 10, I would say the hangover is probably like a 4. It's not bad, and my head's not pounding or anything like that. It's more like just the feeling of knowing that I was drunk last night. Like I could feel that I was drunk last night, you know. Or not even last night. Like one time, it was 5 hours ago. Like, you know.
We all good, all good. Let's go.
What the fuck? All right, keep going, Michael, because I'm not seeing
1,
any
2,
fucking
1,
lines.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Use your outside voice.
Yo, 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 yo.
Nah, outside was we got.
That's how you come in and record there. Maybe you're just
Yeah, sometimes the wavelengths are smaller for the other audio tracks. So that's probably what it is.
still good.
Oh man. Fuck. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
All right. Sounds good. I just want to make sure that it's not picking me up through his microphone instead. Michael, come here. Just hold that down. I'll speak, and maybe if you see my wavelengths. Check, check, 1 2, check, 1 2, check, check, 1 2. You see my wavelengths?
Yep.
On mic 1?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, so we're good now. Wait, hold on. You see how it's doubled up? So that's definitely changed. They're both on insert 1. That's the problem. You need to be on insert 4.
We get everything situated.
Sorry, this is
Nah,
this
you,
fucking happen. I have to use this port. I never used this port in the past.
you good, buddy. We sturdy, we sturdy.
It's just weird because right here.
Nah, niggas is big.
Input 4.
Um,
So top.
yo, 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 yo.
Good there. Let me see. Why you tell me if it's working? Check 1 2, check, check 1 2. What the fuck? Alright. So that's insert 1 is input 4. So insert 1, insert 2, insert 3. So that should all be good. Let's double check again real quick. That's insert 3. Yep. Insert 2. Cool.
Yeah.
One last check here. Sorry. I want to make sure we're good because I'd hate for it to fuck up.
In the middle, right?
Do one last test right here. And then if we're good from there, we'll run the show. It's got me good?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. And it's not now recording, and just make sure it's not double recording his lines. Make sure he's not recording off of my lines. I'll say something real quick.
Yo, yo, yo. It's Zoe.
So it's 2 separate lines.
The Zoe guy.
Check, check, 1 2, check 1 2. So
Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2. Yo, yo, it's Zoe.
2 separate wavelengths?
Yeah.
Alright, cool, then we're good. Alright.
Oh wait, actually double up this. The insert here.
What's it after you press stop recording?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be in the backup files. We're good. Trust me. Big trust. You trust me? I trust myself here.
Listen. It's home court for you.
This has happened before.
Feel me?
And all I did was go to the backup files and it was there. So we're good.
So what's happening when you recording it? My vocals aren't popping up after? Or?
No, they're recording. It's just showing that. So as it's recording, it'll show my line and your line, right?
Okay.
And when you press stop recording, it's like double recording your lines. But mine
So
is
it's
just
2 tracks for it?
Exactly.
For my line?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not necessarily a problem if you could just delete 1 track, right?
Yeah, but when I export it, when I go to the backups, I'll be able to find my track and your track.
Oh,
Because
okay.
they're already assigned.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're good?
Yep, as once Michael gives me the thumbs up, we'll be good to go.
You're delayed and your mic is glitching.
Oh, video delay.
It's just got a timer on it.
That's fine. Let me turn that off then. What the fuck? Today's a day. No fucking water, because when you press the reset, it's gonna be a timer again. Sorry, fellas.
No, you're good. What's the Wi-Fi?
Oh, yeah. So it's Verizon?
Okay. Damn, this shit about to die. Yeah.
And password, are you ready?
Yeah.
Is the word dense, D-E-N-S-E,
No caps.
no caps.
Uh.
3,
Uh.
and then like a hyphen,
Yeah.
the word pump,
Yeah.
and then a hyphen,
Yeah.
wax. Sorry, Mike. I'm all fucking stressed about this right now, real quick. Alright, everything's fucking right, so.
Yo. Can y'all hear me?
Mike, go check my microphone one more time.
Yo,
Yeah, alright.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Yo. Can y'all hear me?
Looks fucking good.
I don't know. What is this shit is doing? Hold on. Shit.
Check it in.
Go do it one more time. Just stay right there.
Yo.
Yo, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Alright, cool. Do it again.
Yo, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yep, we're good. Alright. Sorry, Mike, I know you.
Alright, so this will be good. You know how to plug it up when it's time to charge it, right?
Yeah, the headphones just got clicked.
Yeah. Right. Portable's right there. I would probably do it right now since it's on 19. Alright, should be better, chat. I don't know what happened, but we back.
How many people are actively in chat?
It says, hold on. It says, it's 24.
24.
Yeah.
You guys are up bright and early here. 11:30, we appreciate you.
It says, hold on. It says, it's 24.
Let us know when you're ready. Mike was gonna start the recording.
But alright.
I guess if chat has any like live questions that they just want to ask, they might as well, right?
Yeah, I'll post that too, real quick.
If they want to just ask a random question. Cool. Michael gave me a green light. Start my timer.
If you have any live questions,
Hit us up. Let us know
pull
what's good.
up. I bet.
Ding, ding, ding. And the fight has begun. Conor McGregor has towards ACL. What a world we live in, right? Conor McGregor. We're all hyped for that. It's been a wild week.
That's crazy because I know a lot of people were probably like hoping like he's gonna make a big comeback. He hasn't fought in a long time, and he's gonna come in the ring and do some damage. And he did do some damage, but to himself. Yeah. So
had an Aaron Rodgers moment, if you would, running out there with the Irish flag, if you would, and tearing his ACL. So it's been an exciting week, man. We had Canada's done their big one again. Canada did those wildfires once again. I think the last time it happened was 2 years ago. So this area was suffering with air quality.
I think it was worse 2 years ago.
Agreed.
Like 2 years
terrible air quality. It's that Canada pack. Only comes around maybe like twice a year. So make sure that you cop it because it's probably one of the purest, cleanest oxygens that you can get straight from Canada with the flavor of maple tree. You know what I mean? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Did you catch what I threw? All right, cool. I got you. So we're here for episode 174 of the Middleman podcast featuring the Zogod live in stream right now. Welcome to the bros. Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging.
My fault,
Don't
bro.
leave me hanging, not on live stream. So you're here for episode 174 of the Middleman podcast. You are a streamer, content creator. Started off in music. You had a wild night last night, but you're here right now.
Yeah, last night was crazy. I actually hosted a pool party not too far from here at the A&Z Hotel. It was a pool party, EDM / house. Drinks were flowing, music was going, and yeah, it just got crazy. I don't know how many shots I had, but it was a lot. But I'm here, you know. I made sure I woke up on time. I think I got few hours of sleep, but that's what it's about. Feel me?
Commitment, hustle to the grind. Shout out your cameraman here. He's holding it down himself. He woke up as soon as you pulled up, man. But he's here, locked in with the camera in hand, on the grind, 25/8, never stop.
Shout out to him. He's a big. Any content you guys see, he's the man behind the cam. Without him, you guys wouldn't be able to get the POV of me that you see. Streams, videos. We need the cameraman for the camera. That's a big part. So I always I shout out to him because anywhere I go, he's with me. You see, we was out late last night.
Yep.
We're here. He don't complain. He don't say, "Hey, I'm tired. I don't feel like doing it." Nah. He's like, "All right, bet, let's go." I tell him the game plan, and he's just ready to go always. So definitely shout out to Turtle, man. Definitely appreciate, bro. For me.
Turtle, do you get your flowers often, or is this only because he's live right now?
Yeah.
He's nodding his head yes. It's true. I give Michael his flowers. We got Nezo. Shout out Nezo, our audio engineer. Today's his birthday, so shout out you.
Oh, happy birthday.
27, you're making it. You're doing it, man. Who would have thought? Not me, So here we are, man. Here we are with the FIFA Cup in place as well, because today is the finale of the FIFA World Cup. We got Argentina versus Spain.
Okay.
Place your bets. This is a bet-free podcast, but today we're gonna make an exception. I got $1.25 on Argentina.
Yeah, I'll match that $1.25.
Okay.
I'll match that $1.25. I'm not a big football fan, but I do know that Argentina's most likely gonna win. But I'll go against that just for the sake of the game.
So you're gonna go with Spain?
Yeah, I'll go with Spain.
Okay.
I was $1.25.
You guys see it? It's live.
Live.
We shook on it. It's for real. Michael, what are your bet? You placing a bet or not? Michael, what's your bet, Michael? Shout out Michael, our cameraman.
Yeah, I'll place $1.20. I'll place like $2 on Argentina.
I don't know if I can do that, bro.
$2? All right, he's a gambling man, huh?
Argentina though versus Spain. Spain's a good team.
Anyone who wears a headband is a gambling man. Yeah. It's true. It's a fact. Because they're always sweating. So you gotta keep that sweat out their ass.
Spain's a good team, but I think Messi's taking it today.
Chat, what do you think? What do we got? This is a live
I
betting.
I don't think they like Argentina.
Not a big Argentina.
Yeah, they're saying
Really? Wow.
F Argentina.
Wow. I put $5 on that F Argentina right there, man. This is gonna be a great pool here.
Yo, Turk, get the other mic.
But let's talk about you, content creation, who you are in the first place. Where you come from. You've heard of my platform. I've seen you at one of our Atmosphere events, at the Big Baby Gucci event, and you were, streaming.
That's where we met, right?
Correct. Yeah. Briefly.
It was I remember that conversation. It was like very brief, very like short, but we wound up following each other, and
yes.
We ended up getting connected now. So that short interaction wound up leading to this. So
it's almost like a few months until a year, and that happened. So you were there creating content. You were there with Dito Frito,
yes.
Creating content. Who you were with as well last night. You've been out with the Zone Master Smooth. But let's talk about you. Great catch. This guy's got hands. I've seen him in the parking lot of Target. Oh, shoot. This is, all right, we live. I'm My name is Kevin Martinez. Welcome to the stream. All right. Kmart, the Middleman podcast. You're here live. So, as I was saying, so let's hear a little bit about you. You know, you started off, it seems like you started off in creating music. You know, one of your first earliest songs that you can find on Spotify to date is 2014, 0 to 100 Freestyle. And so you kind of started off making music and now you've developed into this. But take me back to who you were as like a child. Why are you like driven to committing and fulfilling a dream and a goal?
Well, as a kid, I've never been one to like fit into the norm.
Okay.
Like I've always been like a color outside the lines type of person. Like even quite literally when it came down to coloring, I could never color inside the lines like to save my life. I was just always unorthodox in everything that I did, you know? So like eventually, well, I've always had a love for music, but eventually I started to like understand like, hey, like I might have a talent for this. You know, I'm smart. I like putting words together, you know. This is fun to me. So I started doing that. When I started off, I was more lyrical.
Yeah.
I was more like, you know, I want to drive the point across that I'm good. I want to drive the point across that I know how to put together words and put together lyrics and, you know, metaphors and stuff like that. And eventually it wound up transitioning to, okay, like I think everybody gets the point. Like I'm good at this.
Okay.
But how can I make it like marketable? How can I make it in a way where it's like people will want to listen to it? Like I could be the best rapper in the world, but if it doesn't have a good sound, you know, it doesn't catch the ear, nobody's gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
You know, besides maybe people that know me personally, you know, and that's, you know, showing love, showing support, but anybody outside of that trying to get discovered, you know. So I started like working with other artists, listening to other artists as well, taking like game here and there, you know, little bits and pieces, and then I wound up developing into like I'm not in the stew as much as I like to be, but when I get in there, it's like a different feeling than before. Like it's like effortless to like flow on the beat and like melodize and, you know, just.
Do you find yourself writing even though you're not in the studio as much as you used to be?
I don't write anymore.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't write anymore. I haven't written anything in probably like 6-7 years. So.
This guy.
So like, it's like I'll think of, like, if I'm listening to a beat, I'll think of like my verse.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll just go over it again and again and again and again and again until I'm finished, and then go in the studio and record it. Or we'll do what we call punching in, where I start recording what I think of right then and there, listen to the beat a little bit more, and then come in, punch in, you know, and finish it up like that.
Very familiar with that, yeah.
But as far as writing anything, I haven't written. Oh no, actually, I wrote one thing. I did like a freestyle to "Went Legit" by G Herbo. I wrote that only because it was like the lyrics were like personal to me, so it was like I had to make sure I mapped it out correctly. But that's the last thing I wrote. Besides that, it's been like years.
So your artist name is AZV.
I'm actually not releasing any more music under that name.
Retired. Okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be
AZV's no more.
My next song that I release is gonna be under the Zoe God.
Okay.
So AZV is my old, you know, alias that I used to go by. And to be honest, like I feel like just the person that AZV was is not even who I am anymore.
Who was that person? Who was AZV?
I think he was more reserved in the sense of putting himself out there.
Okay.
I think he was more like timid in a way when it came to like being in the spotlight. Like I don't think he would be here right now, like doing this, you know?
So how did he grow into the Zoe God?
It was just like I realized whatever I do, I'm good at it. Everything I do, I'm good at it.
Okay.
Like if I really put my mind to something, I could be successful at it. I've been doing content seriously for like a year, and I've grown a lot, you know? So I was just like, hey man, if I don't start actually putting myself out there, I'll never know if I could actually be fully successful at whatever it is I'm trying to do. Even when it came to content, at first, like, I was scared to post videos on Instagram. I was very like particular about like how many views I got and how it was performing. Like, I pay attention to that stuff now, but like on a smaller scale. It's like it plays the background to what I'm actually doing. Cause like
Gotcha.
regardless of how this video performs, I could get two views on this video. I drop a video today, get 2 views, and that's it. Does that mean I'm never gonna drop another video again? If so, then content creation isn't for me. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
So I can't base what I'm gonna do in the future off past success. I have to keep pushing until I get to get the success I want. But before it was like very like, I feel like if I can get 2 views on the video and it's like, all right, I think I want to quit. Like, or people are looking at this. People probably think I'm ass, or people probably think you know, like, it's like I was letting it get to me too much to the point where I had to get out of that. I had to get out of my own head and realize it don't. If people are gonna like it, if they like it. If people don't like it, they're not gonna like it. But
How long were you in that state of like, damn, like this is kind of discouraging?
Probably for like off and on like a couple years.
Was there like someone in particular who told you like, yo, F that, like you got to go after that? Or did you find that within yourself?
To be honest, I told myself that.
Okay.
So like for if we're talking about content specifically, for like a couple years, I was like off and on trying to do it. I even like tried to get some of my buddies from back in New York to like try and do like a content group, this, that, and third.
Yeah.
That didn't work out. Like everybody wasn't on the same wavelength. So I wound up branching off on my own. And then even then I like had my like eggs in a bunch of baskets, trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to do this. And then I really was like, just like January of last year, I like centered in. I called one of my brothers, Gio. I called him. I was like, yo, I'm about to take this content shit seriously. I'm about to go hard with it. I'm about to see if I can actually do it, you know? And if I can't, if it's unsuccessful, it's unsuccessful, but at least I'll know.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna be honest, like, if you see me slacking or if I'm like whatever, I give you full permission to be like on my ass, like, yo, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like, is this what you want or not? Like, type shit, you know? So it's like,
Has that happened since you've committed yourself to content?
me slacking?
Yeah.
I would be lying if I said no.
Okay.
So yes,
Fair.
the consistency is way better. Like January, let's use January of last year as like a
benchmark, a timeline. Yeah.
Benchmark. So previous to that and compared to now, the consistency is way better. Like I applaud myself, and like I said, my cameraman as well, because in order for me to be consistent, he has to be consistently there when I tell him like, yo, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. So my consistency is way better now. I'm releasing more content, I'm shooting more content, I'm just going to more events, networking, putting myself out there more.
Yeah.
But I'm still not where I want to be consistency wise. At the end of the day, I still feel like there's room for improvement.
What's your plan for consistency? You want to post like once a day, twice a day? Like what's your definition of consistency?
My definition, well, somebody once told me, even if you're inconsistent, if you recognize it, there's still some consistency there because you're recognizing your inconsistencies and trying to work on it. That's a bar. That's a bar. You know, there's still consistency within inconsistency. Yeah. But at the end of the day, my version of like consistency where I want to be at, I want to be streaming, like doing IRL or even desktop, maybe like 3 to 4 times a week, every week. Like have a set schedule on that stream so that people know, all right, I could go tune in at this time and I'll see Zoe. I want to have, right now, if you've seen like the fighting stance videos I've been putting out, like those. Yeah,
those are hilarious.
Yeah, so those.
We'll talk about them.
Yeah, those are like those are really popular right now. Yeah. So right now I'm doing like maybe like 2 of those a week, and maybe like another video in the mix, you know. But I'm trying to have it where I'm in a flow. Right now, I'm just like, okay, let's go do this. Okay, let's go do this. Okay, let's go do this.
Yeah.
I want to have it in a flow where it's like, all right, so today we're doing this, and then we're doing this the next day, or 2 days on Thursday we're doing this, and this is scheduled for a week. You know, because right now I'll go to Turtle like, hey, we're gonna do this tomorrow, and then on July 27th we got this event.
Yep.
You know, right? I want to give them a weekly. Hey, this is what this week looking like. Boom, this is our schedule, and then we go execute it.
Yep.
You know, but we're working on it. We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Nothing happens overnight. Like I said, the consistency definitely improved. But we just gotta keep improving it.
You're finding your way, you know, creating a path, creating consistency, trying to let the people know that this is when the Zogod is going to post, you know? So like I do that with the Middleman podcast. You know, we've started out a layout. Okay, every Monday we're going to post an episode. Every Monday people know a Middleman podcast episode is coming out. But we took 174 episodes recorded and so on and so more, like booked, for people to like start to get on to trying to understand that's when episodes are coming. Now, as far as the reels and the content that you were talking about, like only getting 2 views, 6 views, whatever the case may be, I'm experiencing that right now, but it's because I'm offloading a lot more content than I have in the past. So I'm clipping so much more now. And I think it was like after Zone Master Smooth, I had a lot to clip there. So I was like, okay, there's a lot to clip here. And so I just put it out. And it's weird. It's perceived differently on each platform. You know, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram,
Definitely.
whatever the case may be. Like my strongest platform's like Instagram.
Yeah.
And second strongest is YouTube. But it was Spotify. Now we have video, so now it's everyone's going on YouTube. So I get what you're saying entirely, bro. It's and then you mentioned like, you know, you're trying to get more consistent on the schedule. Right now what you're doing is doubling down on content on a weekend. That's the way to do it, to get ahead on yourself. You know, like, oh, if you want to take a week off, you double down on two situations that you can completely clip and get that whole week settled. So it sounds like you got the plan. It's just going to take some time to get there. So a year now, though, you know, you just mentioned the fighting stance videos that are really popular right now. They're extremely funny. It's basically you approach someone and you ask them for their fighting stance. What is your fighting stance? And there are some pretty horrific fighting stances, but I don't think anyone's ever seen your fighting stance. So, the Zogod, what's your fighting stance?
To be honest, my fighting stance, you know, is no fighting stance.
Ah,
you know?
okay. Pacifist.
I don't fight. You know, take that however you may, chat, audience. But you know, unless it's like a situation where I'm like defending myself, you know, I don't really do altercations and all that. I like to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
I like to be non-confrontational if possible. You feel me? Obviously, every situation the world doesn't work that way. Like, not every situation non-confrontational, but if a situation can be handled non-confrontational,
that's the way you would rather it be handled.
Like 2 people commented on my post about the fighting stance.
Yeah.
One of them was in the video. One of them was commenting, and they were arguing with each other. And I told them like, hey, instead of this, I have some boxing gloves. We could put some boxing gloves on, settle it like men, shake hands after, and then go on about our day.
That's a great idea that you set it up.
I might be setting that up soon. They both said they're down. I have
PPV,
to move
pay-per-view.
I have to move some stuff around, schedules, see where I'm gonna host it, you know. But I would like something like that to happen rather than God forbid, see each other on the street, start, oh, what you say on Instagram, something like that. We could set it up, you guys can handle it, and then we could just move on from that altogether. So that's not an ongoing issue, you know?
Yeah.
Like I said, not every situation is going to end unconfrontational. It's better for them to box, though, in a controlled environment than in an uncontrollable environment where anything can happen. And then, like I said, you could just move on from there.
I get it. That's crazy. You're starting Instagram wars, Instagram beefs off of fighting stances, man. That's insane. If you need a Bruce Buffer, I'll be your guy. Don't worry, I got you. Well, you know, weighing in at 144 pounds.
You got the voice for it.
Yeah. This guy over here said your mother smells on the comment stream. Stuff like that. We'll have a great time with it. That sounds dope.
No, that's actually dope. I actually wouldn't mind that.
Thanks, bro.
it would be like some celebrity shit. Like,
Yeah.
like what the hell would be like an Easter egg? Like, is that fucking Kevin? Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Like,
a good old Easter egg, man.
Yeah.
So that's a very funny video that you got going on. I think you have like 3 to 4 different clips, iterations of that video. Of
I just dropped the 5th one yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
I think it's you know what I think is pretty comical. I don't know if you think this as well. I take things away from people, but have you noticed that when you ask for the 1-2 combination, it's always got that little like air follow up, like
Oh yeah, like
you know,
like their shadow boxing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they got to do the sounds with it. You know what it is? They getting into them. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I like because it shows that I can take somebody. These are random people on the street.
Yes.
Random people on the street.
in the square of Wilkes-Barre.
And if like one day I might IRL stream like the process of doing it and stuff.
Yeah.
And just clip the stream for the videos. But if you're like there, I talk to maybe 3 times as much people than I get in videos. So I'm asking people, hey, you want to be in a video? Hey, you want to be in a video?
Yeah.
No, thank you, no, thank you, until I get it. Yes, at the end of the day, because somebody's going to say yes, clearly. It's just finding the right person. But I'd rather the people who do say yes than the people who don't want to do it and just do it. Because as you can see, like they're actually immersed in the video. They're actually enjoying themselves in the video, actually having fun, actually showing us their actual fighting stance, taking actual punches, you making sounds, you know. It's not just some, okay, let's get this over with, for your pick. Like, no. Without the camera, I feel it's the same with or without the camera. I feel like they would still be the same. They're being themselves. Like, that's a big part of it. Like, they're being themselves. So that's what's important. Like, I like catching people while they're being themselves. I don't want anybody to do anything for the camera or be any extra or clip farm or anything like that. Just being yourself is good enough. Trust me. I can do the editing and everything else on my end will make it just as funny, you know? So I tell everybody, like, just be yourself. I'm gonna ask you a question, like, people ask me, what's the question? What are you gonna ask me?
You can't
I can't tell you.
No, you need
I
that
need your
natural reaction. Yeah.
I need your natural.
Content creators, you know.
I need your natural reaction. I don't need, because I tell them, I say, if I tell you the question, you're gonna be thinking about it.
Yeah.
Right now. I need you to be thinking about it when I ask you, and then just say whatever comes to mind instead of thinking about what you're gonna say. So,
how has organically creating those connections benefited you in the long run?
To be honest, it actually is a double-edged sword.
Okay.
Because
interesting.
in the community where I'm at making the videos now, especially since one of the fighting stance videos went like viral, has like I think 250,000 views and like 6 or 7,000. No, I think it has 11,000 likes or something like that, or 12,000 likes. Especially like since those videos have dropped, people are like wary when they see me, like, oh, I know you. It's either like, oh, I know you.
They don't want to answer the question.
Like, nah, I'm good. Like, they already know off rip. They see him with the camera. They already know off rip like what's going on.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, those people are like, oh no, I'm good, or no. So sometimes it's harder to get people in videos because it's like, oh, I seen your videos, like you're going really viral right now. I'm good. Like, I don't want to, if it was like to help out, yeah, probably they would do it, but it's like I know I'm gonna get views. Like, I know a lot of people are gonna view this, so I don't know if I want to be on your platform.
That's funny.
But then there's a lot of people showing love. Oh, I seen you. Oh, I follow you. I've been waiting to run into you. I've been waiting to see you out here. The videos you do are funny. Can I be in one? Like, some people want to be on the platform because they know it's gonna get views. So because they know they could go in there, be themselves, just be funny. Some people have told me like I've been waiting to see you in there so I can get in one of your videos. You know, so it's like kind of like a double-edged sword. But I'll take the good moments any day. Like, the other moments aren't really bad and negative. It's just they are a little more wary.
They're
when
cautious.
See me. They're more cautious. They know, like, all right, they're not used to it as well either because nobody out is going outside with a camera right now or within the last year making videos besides really Dito, but he's like more Hazelton, Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, like he like moves Philly, like he
Yeah.
moves around a little bit more. Like I'm centered to really like from Scranton to Wilkes-Barre, like that area in between. I like really that's my domain of that I'm trying to, well, not trying to because it's in motion, but I'm taking over right
Yeah.
now. Like that's a domain. So it's like and they see me and him with the camera and they like know like okay like yeah I've had people the Zogod like people
Yeah.
are telling me my name
That's dope.
outside, so like I'll take those moments any day with the negative so to speak moments,
I hear you.
you know, as well. So
I think that's pretty dope, bro. I mean, like, you know, just getting recognized out there in public by your fans, your peers, just people who have seen your videos, you know, the Middleman, yo, what up? That's like, it's really cool. My domain, my area, this is my town.
Exactly.
That's why we're the podcast of Scranton. If you didn't know, now you know. That's what we say. We're the podcast of Scranton. And so, to bridge off that, you know, you want to get out of this domain, probably go and venture off to more places, right? People who you want to get known nationwide, you know, not
course.
just in an area, right? So what are some of the places that you want to hope to expand in the future?
definitely New York. I think that's like I'm from New York, so like being known in that area for making content and being a creative spirit in general would be great. I have some type of notoriety out there, but it's not anywhere near where I want it to be.
Yeah.
Obviously, over here it's easier. Definitely like, you know, like down south, Florida, Atlanta, stuff like that. Big cities. I want to start branching off to or working with people from those areas.
How do
to
you plan
start-
on achieving that?
Definitely. Well, first traveling. I have to go there.
Yeah,
In order to
correct.
work with somebody from there, they would have to come to me, or I would go to them unless we're doing something virtual. So definitely just traveling. I want to also go like out the country and stuff too. DR, Colombia, stuff like that. You know, it's gonna be harder to get known out there, but I feel like anything is possible.
Anything's
Like,
possible.
Anything's possible. I could make a clip out there. It could go viral. You know, now people from Colombia know.
Now
know
you're
me
international.
Just off that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Now
now
I
we're
can say that. You know,
Mr. Worldwide 305.
I'm saying, you know, shout out to Pitbull. You know,
Yeah.
so you know, but definitely just going there, like just go like DreamCon. I think it just passed. Like that's like in Houston, you know, or like TwitchCon or like just any type of big gathering of like creatives. Definitely just networking in those areas, and just creating content in those areas, because at the end of the day, something from that area could go viral and
Yep.
then everybody sees it, and now I'm familiar over there.
Let's speed round through a bit of your posts, your clips that you have going up, because I've seen a great collection of videos going on there. So just like talk about the moment, how it made you feel, what you did after that. Okay, so starting off, we're gonna start with your petition to get people to sign off on the laws of incest in your local Target. Target's a wide range of people, good crowd. You know, you have a little bit of the left, the right, the middle, and dude, you can sell both some water. I'll tell you that, bro. It was all legit, keeping it through the facts, the studies, the studies about incest families. You sick fuck. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, talk to me about the petition to get incest laws changed.
So it started with an idea. Me and bro, we was like, we gotta figure out something. I wanted to do like YouTube, a long form YouTube video.
Yeah.
That was like a prank that I could split up into multiple clips and then drop on the social media platform that's shorts. So it started off with the idea like, what prank are we gonna do? So we had like a bunch of prank ideas, and I was just like, I think a petition one would be good, only because it's like something that's harmless. You know, you're just signing a piece of paper.
Yeah.
It's something that could get a reaction out of somebody. You hear a petition to make incest legal, and you're like, incest, like
Yeah.
you're taken aback. You're like, hold on, like, you know,
Shamar Jones,
yeah,
shout out.
exactly. So it's like, all right, it's like a attention grabber. It's harmless, and it's something we can do anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, we don't need to be in a specific place to get. We could be any. I could ask you to sign a petition right now. On the, you know, so it's like, you want to sign it?
Not
No?
that one. Not that
Okay.
one. Now, we'll petition for someone else, but
So I was like, all right, cool. That should be a good prank. And then if we get people to sign it, boom, we have clips.
yeah.
So we were just like, all right, let's execute it. We went. I found a good petition template on Google. Went to Staples, printed it out. Went to Target. Oh, we wrote on it. We wrote like a couple fake names.
Yep.
So to make it seem like those weren't the first people we were going up to. So we had like 5 or 6 names on there. Then we went. We wrote the title on it. We went and we just started like executing. I've canvassed before multiple times.
Okay.
So that aspect of it was not hard for me, going up to people, talking to them, and asking them to sign something, because I've canvassed before. So it was just basically like, hey, what can I say that makes it sound legit? So I just made up stuff. We're trying to pass it up to board. We need 300 signatures. You can only be with your
second cousin or something.
Yeah, something like, or you can't be with your second cousin. I'm trying to make it so that you can be with
The
your second cousin.
DNA is like 12% or less. You know, you're giving them loopholes. You're trying to convince them, like, you know what, if it's only 7%.
Yeah, trying to make them think about it.
Like,
realistically, it's sick regardless, but the fact that they're thinking about it is like, you know, maybe it's not that bad, like, in their eyes. It's like, okay, I mean, hey, you know, if you, but
you got like 2 no's.
Yeah, I think
in that video.
I think like 2. It was a lady. She was like,
something about genetics and her family and stuff. You know,
yeah,
like,
she was like, I can't support that. I know firsthand that genetics, and I'm like, firsthand.
No, I inquired. I thought the same thing as you. I was like, wait, hold on, like,
firsthand.
She knows firsthand. She was claiming that her child had some genetic issue.
Yeah.
She was claiming that some child had her child had a genetic issue.
Due to incest, I'm guessing. It wasn't said, but if you read between the lines, I mean,
that's what it sounded like. But she clarified it went down to family lineage.
Yeah, you know,
it happened, and then I was born, and then so it happened to my born. You know what I'm saying? That's what she was alluding to. But it sounded like she was part of that 7%. You know?
Listen. You know, based on personal experience, she didn't want to sign it.
Yeah.
But her friend that she was with, signed it.
That was a great video, bro. Great video, phenomenal. The one guy just taken back. He's like, nah, I'm not down for that. The one homie you got 3 for 1. You know, you got a triple kill on one of those streams. You know, that was pretty dope.
Collateral.
Talk to me about you know, Turtle. I got a question for you. I know you're off camera right now, but have you ever been spotted in one of those situations where you're trying to hide behind like a piece of material to just make sure you're not getting caught? Has that ever happened to you guys? Is that what happens when you may get caught? You turn it around.
Like, no, he's talking about like, have you ever been caught by somebody? Like they see,
like you're undercover trying to record that interaction.
I mean,
Mike, pass on the microphone.
People know by now what it is now.
Hold on, Turtle. We're gonna get you on that.
You feel me? Oh.
Yeah, we got you, bro. Yeah, pull it over. He's got enough wire. So yeah, you got to move around. You got to be sneaky. Make sure no one sees you.
By now, a lot of people know, like, you feel me? When you see Zoe, you see me. So it's like they already know that it's like when we're IRL or like whatever the case may be. They like most of the time they know it's me. But like if they just see us when they out though, it's not a surprise or anything like that. But it's like it's not usually the normal what like they see if they're not like if like they're not watching like this and they're not like, out like there where we're at. They usually just don't see me. So it's just like, you feel me? But they know by now.
So in like a Target though, when you're making a video like that, like you're hiding behind like a shelf or something, have you ever been caught?
Or like doing shit like that?
Yeah.
Oh, nah.
No? All right. Well, keep it that way. It's a good record. It's a good record.
He almost got caught one time. But the way he's militant, I can't lie. He did the quick turnaround and was like looking at the Pop-Tarts or something. And I was like, because what we do, we catch 2 POVs.
Yeah.
He'll record, but I also have the metas on.
Yeah, yep.
So it's like any footage he might not be able to catch, I might have it on the meta. Same thing with like audio. I could extract the audio.
Yeah.
Any audio he might be missing or that might have messed up or anything like that, we could mix it up, this, that, and the third, and and get multiple POVs. So that
Great editing, man. You guys have great editing skills, and these microphones are slick, bro. These right here, like I hear the quality in streams, like they're top line, top notch. Mike, you can take that from me, please. Thank you. All right, let's talk about another streaming activity. Actually, I saw you get stopped in a parking lot of a Walmart of some sort because there was like cops or whatever. I guess you were being accused of shaking someone's hand.
That was
there's a
Target as
clip.
well.
Okay, Target. Okay, Target is a fan favorite.
I actually, as much of a fan favorite as it is, I can't go back there until November 9th of this year.
Wow. Okay.
I'm banned there for a year.
Did that situation insinuate that ban?
Yeah, so basically what happened was another creator had reached out to me, said he wanted to do some pranks. He had seen my videos. Long story short, we had wound up linking up, and for our first collab together ever, we had got the cops called on us because a hand was shaking with soap. The guy thought it was a different form of fluid.
Yes.
He didn't think it was artificial. He thought it was a natural fluid.
Oh.
To say the least.
Wow.
And the cops were called. We wound up getting out of Target. They came to us. Target banned us for a year. And then also after the fact, they had posted about the police had posted about
the incident
on their Facebook, right? Like with like a bunch of charges pending, retail theft because of the pump of soap. Disorderly conduct, harassment, and disturbing something.
Yeah,
something
public
like
disturbance or
cursing
something.
It, like basically doing something that would disturb the peace or cause like a disruption to the public or some shit like that. So I'm like, okay, well, like they're trolling. Like the cops were right there with us. If this was the case, they would have said something.
They would have gave you some paperwork.
I'm like, yeah, they're trolling, whatever. They just because people are commenting on it. I see their other posts, they troll a lot, that Facebook. So I'm like, all right, you know what, whatever. Boom. I start getting stuff in the mail from lawyers. Like, oh, do you need defense? Do you need defense? I'm like, the fuck I need defense for? Like, what's going on? So I'm like, something told me, I'm like, let me look my name up, you know?
Yeah. I
look my name up. I have pending charges.
No way.
From that day.
Whoa.
And I'm like, all right. So I call like, is this something I gotta turn myself in? Like, what's going on? Because I'm not trying to get pulled over and I got a warrant out or some shit, or they're coming to my house, or like whatever the case may be. Like, I'd rather just call and see what's going on. So I'm like, they're like, oh, nah, you don't got no warrant. You just have a court date. We're sending the court shit in the mail. I'm like, all right. I get the court paper. It's literally like this thick. Is for every charge.
Yeah.
It's a different like affidavit for it. It's the guy's statement, the cop's statement, and the court date itself, and then one paper with all of the charges on it, and then it's like another paper saying I gotta go get fingerprinted.
That's crazy.
All of that. I'm like, okay, so I go get fingerprinted. I go set up my court date. I had to go talk to like the public defender's office. Yeah. So I could get a lawyer technically, all of this extra shit. And then I'm like, all right, fine. I do all of it. We go to court and I'm trying to get everything dismissed. But apparently in Wilkes-Barre, the highest charge or the most like serious charge in Wilkes-Barre besides murder is retail theft.
Ooh, okay.
They can't dismiss retail theft. Like that's not something
W in the chat. Yeah. We ain't having retail theft. That's crazy.
They can't dismiss it. If you have a retail theft charge and obviously a pump of soap was used. Yeah. It's not legit retail theft, but unless like I didn't do anything at all, they can't dismiss it. Because technically I committed an act of retail theft. Okay. The soap costs $1.09, you know? And I'm sure they still sold that soap after. But hey, So they can't dismiss retail theft. So what they did was they were like, well, since we can't like drop everything, we're gonna give you a fine for that charge, and you got to pay the court fees for that charge, and we'll dismiss the other stuff.
Wow.
So basically, the court fee with everything is like close to $700
Damn.
for a fucking prank.
For a prank.
For a prank.
Damn. And that video's nowhere, obviously.
The guy who pressed the charges or whatever you want to call it, he was there at the court.
Yeah.
At the court, and one of the stipulations was I have to delete the video. With YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, the video with him in it, anything with him in it, I gotta take down.
What a Kevin.
So
I'll tell you.
I'm saying the video, and I'm pretty sure they got my TikTok at that time had gotten banned because it got mass reported.
Wow.
I went from how many followers I had, like under 1,000, right? I had like almost 1,000 before I did like a span of like 5 videos, including that one, and I went up to like 6,000 within a span of a week and a half. Their account got mass reported. I woke up. I literally took a nap one day. Woke up. I didn't have a TikTok anymore.
That's an L, bro. That's a heavy L.
Didn't have a TikTok anymore. I was like, bro, what the fuck? I was so like, and that's a situation where it's like, yo, should I just not make content no more? Like, I just did all this work, made all these videos. Even right now, I'm feeling emotional about it because it's like, bro, that's a point in like my content journey where it's like, I could have really quit.
Yeah.
I could have really said, fuck it.
That's a huge setback.
And it was a thought in my head. All those followers gone. I still don't have 6,000 followers on my TikTok. So whatever followers I wound up getting, I only got some of them back, but those videos, I posted them again, obviously, like, but the algorithm, it's a catch. Like, you got to catch it, you know? There's no saying that I'll post a video and go viral again. Yeah. There's a low chance that that'll happen, especially like the way it happened, you know? So it was just like a big like setback. I'm just like, bro, like this shit is crazy. I'm emailing TikTok, I'm putting in appeals, I'm doing everything I can, and they're just like, no. Like they literally told me like, I'm sorry, but you're not getting your account back.
So no more.
Like,
no more pranks, man. Yeah, no more pranks. But let's get into tea time. Not brought to you by, but inspired by Arizona Iced Tea. We are running short on time, so I want to get this out the way here. Stream has gotten a lot more than promised here, okay? But they got a lot of the podcast thus far. So welcome to Tea Time, not brought to you by, but inspired by Arizona Iced Tea. Cheers, my man. Let's do it. Here we go.
I'm going to pour mine in a cup.
There's water in there.
Oh, there's water in there?
Yeah.
I'm not going to pour mine in a cup. I'm going to drink it out the can.
All right, Zogod, we got questions in this pot here. I need you to pick a piece of paper, pass me the paper, and I'll read it out loud. We'll see what the tea time question of the day is.
Not a lot of people know about that raspberry tea.
Come on, that's a common flavor there.
You think so?
100%.
Really?
1,000%. Not a lot of people know about the dragon fruit. Just pick one. It's folded. And then pass me the paper. My handwriting's not the best. It's the dragon fruit one. Have you ever had that one? You ever have the white blueberry?
Yeah, I've had white blueberry.
Okay, you ever have the rocket pop?
No.
You see what I'm saying? Who knows Arizona? Your boy. The middleman. All right, welcome to Tea Time, not brought to you by, but inspired by Arizona Iced Tea. The question of the day is it lying if nobody ever finds out? That is the question of the day. Is it lying if nobody ever finds out? Chat, what do you think? That is from Gusta Savage.
It's still lying.
It's still lying if no one finds out.
It's still lying. You're just good at it.
Okay, yeah.
At the end of the day.
What if it's just called, I would consider it keeping it a secret.
It all depends. The absence of information doesn't necessarily equate to a lie, but it all depends on how you do it. If you ask me a question, a yes or no question, and I say no and the answer is yes, that's a lie. But if you ask me about something and I tell you about something, but I leave stuff out so that you don't have a certain reaction, that's manipulation. There's a difference. Just because you're manipulating don't mean you're lying. But
it just means you're manipulative.
Yeah.
Okay, I respect that take. Is it lying if nobody ever finds out? Yeah, it has to be. You're right. It has to be because
The act is still
you're
there.
withholding. You're withholding information.
If a tree falls in the forest and nobody around to hear it, it's still making a sound.
You're damn right.
We just not hearing it.
What an analogy.
You're still lying.
Uh-huh.
We just don't know.
Why are you always lying?
Why you
Always lying. You always...
oh my God. Nah, but
Oh,
yeah,
man,
so
no.
that's how I look at it.
Let's
dude.
keep this tea time segment short because we got a little bit more I want to get through real quick. So that was the question of the day. Cheers to tea time, not brought to you by, but inspired by Arizona Iced Tea. I guess Stream's getting a whole podcast. I mean, we're already like pretty much there. You guys are.
I could have him end whenever you want, to be honest.
Catch the Middleman podcast coming out in a few weeks here. It's going to be here with the Zogod, Zoda TV. You know, we're going to have the collaboration on YouTube, Instagram, everywhere you see it. It's on YouTube, Spotify, where you listen to your podcast, the Middleman podcast. Middleman, one word. You know what it is. We'll see.